from one actor to another, always negotiate. Be smart about it, don't lose the opportunity, but always negotiate. Hi, my name is Shavampal and I'm an actor based in Mumbai. In this video, I'll be talking about usage, medium, and territory of advertisements in the film industry in Mumbai. Fair warning, this video is going to be long and information dense because it's kind of personal to me. I have friends who've been a part of certain projects without completely understanding release mediums, airing rights, and release territories, and later regretted being a part of those projects. So please watch it till the end. If you're an actor, I know this video has the potential of being useful to you. Before I elaborate on this topic, I would like you to know that I'm not a lawyer. Neither am I a producer yet. So the following explanation is from an actor's perspective. This video aims to convey what an actor should know. In accordance, ask the casting director the right questions and accordingly respond based on the contents of usage, medium, and territory. With that out of the way, let's begin. As an actor, you will be the one showcasing a particular product or service, maybe alone or maybe with other actors. The combined factor of usage, medium, and territory is going to affect you in two primary ways. Your future work in a particular product or service category and the payout you will receive for this particular advertisement. First, let's talk about mediums. A product or service needs to be advertised in a particular way using a means of transmission or distribution. In simple terms, medium informs you where all an advertisement will be released. Generally speaking, based on my experience and the research that I've done for this video, there are 5 main mediums of advertising. Broadcast. Right when the daughter-in-law is about to pour some poison into the boiling milk, it cuts to an advertisement. That's a TV ad. An advertisement meant to be broadcast on television. Traditionally under broadcast medium, there is TV and radio. Radio ads pertain more to voiceover artists. Print. You are reading a magazine and in it you see a photo of a group of friends driving a car in the mountains. Under the photo, there is a tagline about the car and other details highlighting the attributes of that car. That is a print ad. Traditionally, print media covers newspapers, magazines, catalogs, brochures, books, booklets, newsletters, flyers, and sometimes billboards. Billboards. Yes, I will talk about that in a minute. Digital. You are watching a music video on YouTube and right when the beat is about to drop, an ad plays. I've had one friend call me and berate me using language not suitable for the internet because one of my ads spoiled the drop. Well, that was a digital ad. Digital ads can be seen on social media platforms as posts by the respective companies. Sometimes you may see sponsored posts on your feed or stories. They can be seen on YouTube, on delivery apps, on websites as banners, within other apps. To be honest, the list is pretty long. OOH. OOH stands for out of home. If you've ever traveled from Mumbai to Lonavala, then you will be familiar with this example. A famous car brand has a huge billboard on the Mumbai-Pune Expressway. The interesting part is, if you're traveling back from Lonavala to Mumbai, then you can see another billboard by a rival car brand, presumably larger. Traditionally, OOH advertising covers transit media, street furniture, point of sales advertising, construction advertising, retail advertising, and billboards. Billboards, yes. A lot of times when the word print is mentioned in an audition message, it is understood that billboards are not a part of the deal. But just to be on the safe side, you should reconfirm with the casting director whether billboards are included or not. Lastly, there is cinema. I am a huge SRK fan. A couple of weeks ago, I'd gone to watch Jawan in the theatres. I'd booked the 3:20 show. The film started a cool 25 minutes after the mentioned showtime. Now, apart from the national anthem and all the public service announcements, everything that played before the film was a cinema ad, be it for a product, service, or a movie trailer. So there you have it. Broadcast, digital, print, OOH, and cinema. This was a brief overview of mediums. Now let's talk about usage. Any product or service will be advertised using the aforementioned mediums, and it will be done so over a stipulated amount of time in a particular geographical region. That stipulated amount of time, that is usage. Usage is sometimes also called release period, and in some cases, you might even read the term airing rights in your audition message. The usage that you as an actor agree upon when you get cast starts from the day the advertisement is released. If, for instance, you shot an advertisement in December 2022 and the ad released in July 2023, then the airing rights will take effect from July 2023. Let's take a step back. For an actor, usage is pretty straightforward. It denotes the period in which you cannot work for any competing brand. Competing brand? Competitive brand? Competitive brands are brands that sell similar products and services. Although, this rule has one exception with a little caveat. You can work for a competing brand if the brand that you're auditioning for at the moment mentions that the advertisement is non-exclusive, in essence giving you the right to work with any competing brand. The caveat is, to work with a competing brand, you need their approval too. So if they don't have a non-exclusive clause, you cannot work with them. Usage is expressed in terms of days, months, years, or perpetuity. Perpetuity means forever and ever, till the end of time. I know. A few scenarios that you will most likely encounter. Let's say you shoot an advertisement for a chocolate brand with 1 year of usage and exclusive rights. After the release of the advertisement, within the same year, you get an audition for another chocolate brand. Since it's a competitive brand and you've already shot for a chocolate brand, you cannot be a part of this new project. Let's take this example further. 1 year has passed since the release of that advertisement and the airing rights are over. You get an audition for another chocolate brand. But this time, this brand wants actors that haven't appeared in a chocolate advertisement in the past 5 years. So you won't be able to be a part of this new project because of your previous work. Another example, let's say you shoot an advertisement for an automobile brand. The usage is 1 year and it's non-exclusive. After the release, within the same year, you get an audition for another automobile brand. And it is also non-exclusive. So technically, you can audition for them and if selected, be a part of that project. This was all about usage from an actor's perspective. Now, binding medium and usage is this magical word, territory. For most auditions, it's usually India, but sometimes the territory changes and that opens newer avenues for an actor. Territory is the country or geographical region where an ad will be released. For an actor, this means that you can shoot for competing brands, no matter the usage, if the release territories are different. For instance, if you have shot an advertisement for a fast food brand, but the release territory is only the Middle East, then you can without worry be a part of an advertisement for a competing fast food brand with a release in any other territory. I hope that now you have a better understanding of medium, usage, and territory. I hope that your doubts about competing brands and the limitations you might face are sort of clear at this moment. The next most important point for an actor when it comes to medium, usage, and territory is payout. Broadly speaking, the hierarchy of payout is as follows in descending order. Before I go any further, please note that this is not a thumb rule. It's not always like this. Take the hierarchy as a basic guideline, not a rule. Guideline. At the top is perpetuity. These have complete airing rights. They can run forever and ever if the brand chooses to do so. They can be released on one medium or all mediums. They can either be exclusive or non-exclusive. Then all mediums with a set period of airing rights. It would look something like this in your audition message. TVC, digital, print, OOH, cinema for X amount of time. Could be 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, or more. After this, usage in medium can be configured in several ways. Generally speaking, a TVC pays more than a digital ad. If print and OOH are in the equation, then the budget is usually higher. Adding cinema to the mix also increases the payout. The payout is usually more if it's exclusive as compared to non-exclusive. The higher the number of years of usage, the more the payout. The more the number of release territories, the higher the payout. One miscellaneous point, but it's something worth mentioning. Suppose at the time of audition, you were informed that screen grabs will be used from the advertisement. The release medium is digital. The screen grabs will be used on websites as independent banners, GIFs, standalone posts on social media, sponsored posts on social media, maybe even digital stickers. In this case, all these come under the domain of digital. It's usually not considered print. Hence, it'll have little effect in increasing your budget. I know, a lot to unpack. If nothing else, keep this in mind. The payout is more if the mediums are more and the usage is for a longer period. The payout is less if the mediums are less and the usage is for a shorter period. And the payout is the highest if the usage is perpetuity. To sum up, when you get an audition message, ask the casting director these questions if it's not already mentioned in the details. What's the medium of release? What's the usage? What are the competing brands of this product? The name of the production house? The name of the director? Why the names? Once you know their names, you can look up their work on the internet. That will give you a better idea of the kind of budgets they work with and their shooting styles respectively. Now, with this new information and everything that you know now, you will be in a better position to decide whether you want to be a part of this project or not. If you want to be a part of the project, all this information will help you negotiate your budget better. From one actor to another, always negotiate. Be smart about it, don't lose the opportunity, but always negotiate. I hope I've been able to clear some doubts about this topic. In the description, I've shared a PDF file which contains a summary of this video. Keep it handy the next time you receive an audition message. If you haven't already, do check out my video about introductions. Hope this video helped. Keep auditioning, it will work out. All the best.